time for plot! Beginning to middle, middle to end. The plot of the story is what has happened. The plot is the journey. The plot is the fun. The plot is the problem and solution. Do you guys remember that rhyme from the very first? Anyway, I like that rhyme. Okay, we're going to do plot. We're going to read another short story, and then we're going to do a really quick plot just for a review, because I think it's good to just keep doing it really good. And then we'll be done. All right, let's go. Click-Clack-Moo, Cows That Type. I love this book. Okay, let's read. Click-Clack-Moo, Cows That Type. Oh, I got this used, and oh my goodness, look, it's just ripping apart. So sad. All right, Click-Clack-Moo. I hate all the opening pages, you know? Okay, here we go. Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type. All day long he hears click-clack-moo, click-clack-moo, clickety-clack-moo. At first, he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type? Impossible! Click-clack-moo, click-clack-moo, clickety-clack-moo. Then he couldn't believe his eyes. Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. It was bad enough the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets? No way, said the Farmer Brown. No electric blankets. So the cows went on strike. They left a note on the barn door. Sorry, we're closed. No milk today. Sassy cows. No milk today, cried the Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard the cows busy at work. Click-clack-moo, click-clack-moo, clickety-clack-moo. The next day, he got another note. Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They'd like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. The cows were growing impatient with the farmer. They left a new note on the barn door. No eggs, cried Farmer Brown in the background. Oh, wait, what happened? Oh, so the new note says, closed, no milk, no eggs. Then he says, no eggs, cried Farmer Brown. In the background he heard them, click-clack-moo, click-clack-moo, clickety-clack-moo. See, it's used. They colored on all the cow faces. And the chicken. So sad. Anyway. Cows that type, hens on strike. Who ever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown. Duck was a neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. The cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them could understand moo. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note. Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets. Leave them outside the barn door, and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows. Farmer Brown decided this was a good deal. He left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for Duck to come with the typewriter. The next morning he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Click-clack-quack, click-clack-quack, clickety-clack-quack. And that's the end. I love that book, guys. All right, it's short, it's sweet. Let's write a quick plot on it, and then we'll be done. Here we go. I guess I don't need to pause it. We can just start. All right, so the whole time I was reading that, I had this on our board. Somebody wanted, but so then. This is how we write a plot summary of any book that we'll ever read, right? So let's write our quick summary of the plot. Who are the main characters in this book? What do they want? The cows, right? The animals, the farm animals, but mainly the cows. So I'm going to say somebody is the cows. And what did they want? They wanted electric blankets. And no, I think that's good enough. The cows wanted electric blankets. All right, so they wanted electric blankets. What's the problem? Why do they not get electric blankets? Farmer Brown doesn't want to give them to him, right? He's like, hey, you're cows. You don't need electric blankets. Go make milk. So that's the problem. What do they do in response? What is the solution to that problem? They go on strike. They say, we're not going to make milk then. Bring us our blankets. Now, we can't really go right to the end now because some other things happened before the end, right? Well, the hens also wanted electric blankets, and then the duck had to come and make a deal with the farmer and the cows, right? Sorry, I had to sneeze. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So, we can't just go right to the end. We have to fill in the gaps a little bit. That doesn't mean we have to write a whole bunch more. I can just say, well, let's read what we have. The cows wanted electric blankets. However, the farmer wouldn't give them blankets, so the cows went on strike. So let's just add what happened next, right? What happened next? Well, the hens then wanted electric blankets. And then it was getting a little out of hand, right? So let's write something like that. All right, so I have my next problem and solution. He still didn't give them blankets, so the hens went on strike too. No more eggs. Yikes. Now that I've talked about both problems, both solutions, I can talk about the end. So what happened in the end? Well, in the end, the cows and hens gave up their typewriter in exchange for electric blankets, right? And then you could talk about the duck, but that's kind of a mystery and kind of a fun ending, so you don't want to give it away to the reader. So we're not going to talk about that. All right, so we're just going to say, really simply, in the end, the cows gave up the typewriter in exchange for blankets. Not giving away the fun ending, but still completing my thought, completing the whole plot of the story. Awesome job, guys. Go on and write about the plot of what we read this week in Journeys. All right. You are somebody. You were somebody when you came. When you came, my bad. You'll be a better somebody when you leave. Love you guys. Keep up the great work.